Half of the UP team used to be from sports college. Ashish Vincent Zaidi, unfortunate not to play for the country. One of the best fast bowlers this country has produced. I have not seen a fast bowler bowling for 22 years at first class level. I have not seen anybody.
He played Ranji, no?
He played Ranji Trophy with distinction. Ranji Trophy, Dilip Trophy for both teams. He has, except Test cricket, he has played all levels of cricket.
And continuous Ranji Trophy.
And performed consistently for 22 years. He has about 368 wickets in first class cricket.
आपने यूपी में बहुत टाइम निकाला है, पे बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स दिए हैं. क्या वजह है कि यूपी की जो क्रिकेट टीम्स हैं वो बहुत अच्छा नहीं कर रही हैं? इवन रणजी ट्रॉफी आल्सो, रणजी टीम, मतलब इतनी बुरी स्थिति तो कभी भी नहीं हुई. मेरे साथ एक ऐसे शख्स हैं जिनके साथ बैठना ही मेरे लिए बहुत गर्व की बात है. मैं उनके साथ एक फ्रेम में हूँ, ये मेरे लिए सपने के बराबर है. मेरे साथ हैं श्री अरुण भारद्वाज जी, क्रिकेट कोचिंग के महागुरु. और कोई ऐसा होगा जो चाहे वो टेस्ट मैचेज में हो, चाहे फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट में हो, जो अरुण भारद्वाज जी को नहीं जानता होगा. और ये मेरे पहले वरिष्ठ गुरुजी थे क्रिकेट के स्पोर्ट्स कॉलेज लखनऊ में. जब मैं 78-79 में मैं लखनऊ स्पोर्ट्स कॉलेज में आया था. इतनी विधाएं हैं उनके पास, उसमें से कोचिंग एक है, एम्पायरिंग है. ही वॉज वंडरफुल क्रिकेटर एंड वंडरफुल ह्यूमन बीइंग. सर, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कि आपने मुझे मौका दिया कि मैं आपके पास बैठकर आपका इंटरव्यू कर पाऊँ.
My pleasure, Harish. It is always pleasure meeting you and talking about cricket and other allied matters. My journey as a cricketer began way back in early 60s. My father was a teacher in Salwan Boys School.
Okay.
And we were living in a colony in which most of the teachers used to live. In different houses. And we used to play in our mohalla.
In Delhi?
In Delhi.
Okay.
In our mohalla. And as you know, every child begins playing cricket for entertainment.
Right.
And we used to enjoy playing cricket. And in the mohalla itself, with a tennis ball and a cricket bat.
Okay.
And a makeshift thing as a wicket, we started playing cricket.
Right.
And once we started playing for enjoyment, we got hooked onto the game. And I used to love bowling quick, fast bowling with the tennis ball. And tennis ball used to be very light. And if you can bowl quick with the tennis ball, and when you get a cricket ball which has got little weight in it, it travels much faster through the air and off the pitch.
Right.
So that's how the genesis of fast bowling in me were laid down.
So, कोई खेलता था और फैमिली में?
My younger brother, later on he went on to play Ranji Trophy and Dilip Trophy.
Yes.
My younger brother used to,
Okay, but otherwise before that no one?
No one in my family played cricket. I was the first one to start playing cricket. So then my brother followed suit.
So what your father do?
My father was a teacher. He was a drawing and a music teacher.
Okay.
And he was very popular and very accomplished violinist and harmonium and vocal singer.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So any part of that in?
Well, I did not.
आपकी शेर व शायरी तो हम सुनते हैं, अदरवाइज बाकी कोई और इंस्ट्रूमेंट या कोई और ऐसे बैट के अलावा कोई इंस्ट्रूमेंट जो आपने बजाया हो?
No, I love listening to the music.
Okay.
That is there because I grew up in a family where music was the normal thing, My father was a very big singer.
Okay.
I used to enjoy listening to him.
Okay.
But apart from my elder brother, who is a singer, who lives in California, he's a singer.
Okay.
I was drawn toward the game of cricket only. And I'm a one-track man. I only played cricket and enjoyed it.
So how many brothers and sisters you have?
We are 3 brothers.
Okay.
And 1 sister.
Okay.
A small family.
So where they are now?
Elder brother is in America, California. Younger brother has now recently shifted to Melbourne.
Okay.
And my 2 sons are living in Melbourne.
Okay.
So that's how life is. And sister lives in Rajendra Nagar in Delhi.
Delhi. Okay. Professionally, when things take the shape, you are going to be cricketer or after Mohalla cricket. When you start, when you think, when you start, how you start?
You see, after when I used to start playing, I mean, first we started in our Mohalla cricket.
Right.
And then I gained confidence in myself that I can play better. Then I joined, when I came to Salwan Boys School, they had a junior cricket team and a senior cricket team.
Okay.
And Salwan School had a name in Delhi cricket because our cricket teams were very good. And I joined junior cricket team of Salwan School. And when I got reasonable success as a fast bowler, I got picked in the school team immediately. And after my performances, I kept on gaining confidence gradually and self-belief that I can do well. And when I was in 10th class, I went to give trial for Delhi state team at Firozshah Kotla, and I was picked up for the state team.
Okay.
So that was a big news for my family, for me. I got picked for the Delhi team, and that was the beginning.
Okay.
And then I represented Delhi for 2 years, Kuch Bihar Trophy.
Okay.
And Mohinder Surendra Ramanath, they used to play for North Punjab in those days. Sarkar Tarwar used to play for South Punjab.
Okay.
So they were all my contemporaries. We have all grown together.
So any big name during in that Salwan team?
In Salwan boys team?
Yeah.
Well, Vinay Lamba.
Vinay Lamba.
Vinay Lamba was the captain of Salwan senior team.
Okay.
And he is a good friend also. We used to live in the same area, Rajendra Nagar.
Right.
So we played for the same club later on, Salwan club.
Okay.
And there was another very famous cricketer, Suresh Luthra. He also played for the same club.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after that, what next?
See, after that, after playing for Delhi, when I went to college, and I played for Hindu College, I played for Delhi University.
Okay.
And in my college team, I must say, there were about 7 Ranji Trophy players.
Okay.
The college team had 7 Ranji Trophy players.
Oh, wow.
And even in inter-college final, Ashok Gundatra used to play for St. Stephen's College.
Acha.
The college against whom we used to play in the inter-college final.
Okay.
Ashok Gundatra was there, and some other players who were Ranji Trophy players.
Okay.
So it was a big event.
Who all are 7 that you are mentioning? If you remember any name?
Parikshit Singh was a left-arm spinner for this. And amongst the Hindu cricketers, we had Rakesh Shukla, who went on to play for India. We had Ashwini Marwa, who played for Delhi. Rohit Prakash Sani, wicket keeper, who played for North Zone. And then Vinod Gupta, who played for UP. We had Vinayak Anand, left-arm spinner. And we had a couple of others, who were really good.
Your memory is still sharp. You remember them.
Childhood memories are very sharp, and they remain etched in your this thing, in your memory bank.
During that time, you were recognized as a bowler or as an all-rounder?
I developed my batting side by side because every bowler fancies himself as a batsman. So I was no exception. And I scored in the inter-college final. I had a 100-run partnership with Arvind Prasad, who was a UP cricketer in the inter-college final. And that gave me confidence in my batting ability too. And later on, I blossomed as an all-rounder. Yeah.
And you were excellent fielder also, I think.
Fielding, of course, has to be. You can't call yourself a cricketer unless you're a good fielder too.
Right.
Yeah.
So after that, how it takes shape?
Well, then college, and then I went, and after doing my graduation, I joined Food Corporation of India. They had a cricket team. I represented All India team of FCI, and they sent me for diploma in cricket coaching to NAS Patiala. And that was the first time I got coaching. I never had good coaching at all in my life. The first time I got coaching was
no
one in Delhi.
School and college.
There was no coach. There were no coaches. We were all self-taught. I used to read the MCC coaching book, or I used to learn by watching other good cricketers in action. There was no coaching to speak of in those days.
Acha.
So the first time I got coaching was when I went to National Institute of Sports Patiala.
Okay.
And Mr. E.B. Abara and Mr. Arjun Naidu. These were our two coaches. Whatever they taught, I instantly picked up the things.
Okay.
And then it developed my batting after taking coaching from Mr. Abara. And my bowling was already there.
Okay.
So, I mean, as luck would have it, I enjoyed.
So how many people or how many players that time in NIS Patiala for the cricket?
In NIS we had many Ranji Trophy players doing diploma with me.
Achha.
One was Harold Ghosh, late Harold Ghosh is no more. And Shaktawat, G.S. Shaktawat.
Okay.
He was right arm off spinner, played for Zone and Rajasthan team, services team also.
Okay.
And then we had Abdul Qayyum from J&K, Ranji Trophy player. One or two more.
Okay.
So it was a good band of cricketers, you know.
Any player from other sports you still remember from NIS? Who did well?
Diploma. Who did diploma with me?
Diploma with you?
Many, you know. Many. This Rupa Saini, who became captain of the Indian women hockey team.
Okay.
I mean, they were all trained in front of me because our cricket nets were adjoining to the hockey ground. And Mr. Balkishan Singh was the hockey coach.
Okay.
He used to train the Indian women team there. So I have seen them grow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are saying during your cricketer career, there is no coach, no guru?
No coaching. There was no coaching to speak of in those days. There were very few coaches, one or two, you know. But no, I didn't have any coaching at all. I didn't have any coaching.
It's very amazing.
The first time I got coaching was when I went to become a coach.
Okay. So that time, how many period of the NIS coaching?
It was 10 months.
10 months?
10 months.
Acha.
Almost a year.
So
months, yeah.
After completing the NIS then?
After doing NIS, naturally I wanted to become, I wanted to take it up as a full-time profession. So I worked there for about 2 years.
Okay.
And when I did not find any opportunity or career advancement opportunity coming my way,
right,
then I started applying for the jobs.
Okay.
And then a time came, I applied for, I had 4 appointment letters on my table.
Okay.
Punjab University Patiala, Kurukshetra University,
okay,
Haryana Sports Department and Sports College Lucknow.
Okay.
These 4 people offered me the job, and since Sports College Lucknow gave me the best terms and conditions, I joined here.
Okay.
I joined here.
So how you selected for that prestigious sports college?
Well, I was called for the interview, and Mr. K.D. Singh Babu, he was the director of coaching. He was sitting in the interview board along with Mr. Raj Bhargava. Mr. Shamsundar Tyagi was also in the interview.
Raj Bhargava, that
he was sports secretary.
Sports secretary.
He was sports secretary.
Okay.
So they were all sitting in the interview board, and Mr. K.D. Singh Babu asked me one particular question which I remember. He said, "Mr. Bhardwaj, what is late outswing?" So the answer to that was, I said, the late outswing is that delivery which swings away from the batsman in the last yard of its flight. And hearing my answer, he seemed very gratified, and
he was himself a good cricketer.
He himself was a good cricketer. And I thought that the fate of the interview has been sealed.
So any other player also for the interview that time? Or?
Mr. Shamsundar Tyagi.
No. With
Ashok Bombi also appeared for the interview.
Acha, okay.
UP Ranji Trophy player.
Yeah.
And there were many. They had called for, I think, 8-9 players.
Okay.
8-9 coaches for the sports college.
Okay.
But fortunately, I was selected because I was destined to become the chief coach of sports college Lucknow. So I began my coaching career in sports college Lucknow only.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how was the experience?
Experience has been wonderful. The kind of job satisfaction which I got in sports college, I didn't get that kind of satisfaction anywhere. Because I think this was the ideal setup for grooming young cricketers.
Yes.
This was the ideal setup.
Okay.
You had the boys under your care. If you got talented boys and the coach knows his job,
Right.
you could get the best out of them. And we did get some very good results, which I'll talk about later. Yeah.
That time you are also the first time as a coach.
Yeah.
Okay. And new talent. So it's very natural that you also learn from those young children how to treat them, how to psychologically or as a how to mold them, because they are very young age. So you have not only as a cricket coach but also very different responsibility that time, because we all seeing you can make our career. So you tell me about your responsibility apart from cricket.
I was well aware of my responsibilities. I knew that these kids have been put under my care, and now I have to play the role of not only a parent, but also as a coach I have to develop their skill level so that they can justify themselves on the cricket field. So batsmen, bowlers, spinners, wicket keepers, I started teaching them the fundamentals of the game because that is where you begin. And conditioning was an essential part of that, because without physical fitness you cannot go far in the game.
Right.
So morning 1.5 hours time, was devoted to developing physical fitness of the cricketers.
Right.
And I knew that the batsmen, bowlers, fast bowlers, wicket keepers all require different type of fitness because their roles are different.
Right.
So I had specific exercises for the wicket keepers, specific exercises for the fast bowlers, according to their role in the game of cricket. I was well aware of that.
Right.
And as I'm very fond of reading, I used to collect, literature on physical fitness, studied that, and part of my preparation was part of my diploma course. I knew about the conditioning.
Right.
And then you learn more by doing.
Right.
Because there is a saying that you hear, you forget. You hear, you tend to forget. You see, you remember, and you do, and you know.
Right.
So you learn by doing. And I myself used to do the physical fitness with the players. Because I was young.
Yes.
I used to run with them. I used to do the stretching exercises. I used to do the push-ups, sit-ups, all kinds of things. Whatever I made my boys do, I was doing myself with them.
हाँ, मुझे याद है जब हम 80s में जब आए थे तो आप भी हमारे साथ क्रॉस कंट्री के लिए
I used to run because I was keen to develop my fitness too.
Right.
Because I wanted to be a good role model for my students.
Right. But from the childhood you are lefty.
Yes, I'm a born southpaw.
Okay.
I'm a born left-hander, you can say.
So you eat also?
Of course, I eat. I do everything with left hand.
Left hand.
I'm a
anyone in the family left?
In my family, there's no other person who is a left-hander.
I think Anil, sir, your brother is also.
No, he's a right-hander.
Right-hander.
He's a right-hander.
Yeah.
I was a born left-hander.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We continue with the sports college, but before that, I want to hear your brother who played excellent cricket. So something about him.
Yes. You see, it was my dream that my younger brother, because I wanted to play Ranji Trophy.
Yeah.
And I used to go to Delhi Ranji Trophy nets, and I used to justify myself there. And I even tried to play for UP Ranji Trophy team at a ripe old age of 38. But then they told me, you bowl well, but you are now a bit old, you will take the place of a youngster. So I told them jokingly, I said, I've come for a stamp of Ranji Trophy player on my back. I know how good I am.
So he played Ranji, right?
He played Ranji Trophy, Dilliwala Trophy, and for the board President 11 in the Wills Trophy final against Bombay.
And he was the batsman?
He was a batsman. He was a one-down batsman. A very talented batsman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He made my dream come true. Because I wanted to realize my unfulfilled dreams through him.
Yeah.
And he did that magnificently.
Okay.
Did the family proud.
So, what about his family?
His family now it is they're all settled in Melbourne, Australia.
Acha, Melbourne.
His both the sons. His elder son has got a restaurant.
Okay.
On the Lygon Street of Melbourne, and the younger son is an accountant.
Okay.
So they are all well settled.
So your both son and his both son, no one in the cricket.
No, my elder son, he played for St. Stephen's College.
Okay.
He was a good cricketer.
Okay.
But then he chose to go to Australia for higher education. He did his diploma in hotel management there, and now he's the general manager of Costco. The American company.
Okay.
He is the GM of that, and the younger one is a psychologist.
अच्छा. Okay. Okay. So sir, मुझे बताइए कि क्रिकेट शायद 1976 में शुरू हुआ था ना?
Yeah, we started in 76.
तो फर्स्ट बैच इज वंडरफुल आई थिंक.
It was
wonderful.
Some of them were very talented.
Very talented.
Mukesh Pandey, Bhupinder Singh, Alok Verma was there. Couple of others, you know.
Yes.
Mukesh Pandey went on to play Ranji Trophy.
Right. Yes. He played.
Bhupinder was the first boy who played for India under 19 team, and he also went on to play Ranji Trophy. But Bhupinder did not get enough opportunities to justify himself, and to some extent, I would also blame him because he didn't have that killing instinct, you know, the fire in the belly to justify himself.
But why, when you are giving coaching and
you see, coaching alone is not enough.
Okay.
The player has to be ambitious.
Okay.
The player has to have the drive, the killing instinct.
Or he got the things easily.
I think no, he didn't get things easily, but I think he became complacent. He was satisfied with whatever he had achieved.
Okay.
He should have been more hungry for success.
Okay. But as I remember, when I joined sports college, Alok Verma is very, very copybook style player, and very, very, very patient and very excellent. Whatever you taught him, he is the perfect batsman for the test, at least test cricket.
He was technically quite good, and but he didn't play Ranji Trophy. But he played for state level.
Right.
You see, half of the UP team used to be from sports college.
Sports college, yes. Bhupi was the first batch who played. Then Lovelace Mathur, Sunil Singh, that's the second batch.
In the second batch.
So from that league, who do you think that you should mention?
Rajpal was a very talented wicketkeeper.
Yes.
He was a gymnast, you know, and he played for UP State under 19 and went on to represent Central Zone as a wicketkeeper.
Okay.
He had a bright future ahead of him, but somewhere along the way, you know, they lost the way. Couldn't reach the top.
Right.
But I'm proud to say that most of them got jobs in sports
doing
quota.
Good in life.
Yeah.
So. There is a player called Sunil Singh, who is big yoga guru and very dear friend of mine. And he feel that whatever he is now because of you, from your coaching, and
I'm thankful that he's got a sense of gratitude.
Right.
He himself was a very talented player. You know, he was a very good all-rounder.
Extraordinary.
Very good medium pacer and very stylish batsman.
Right.
And I'm sure that if he had pursued cricket, he could have easily become a first-class cricketer. But he chose to become a yoga guru and earn, because his fate was, destined that way.
Right.
You know, so he went on to achieve name and fame as a yoga guru, and I'm glad that he justified his yoga.
But you remember that when one of the prestigious Kuch Bihar or somewhere, I don't remember, but he was not selected. After that, he was demoralized and burned all the certificates and leave the cricket. though he played in Delhi after that, but he was very sad and so
happens. Some cricketers are very emotional, and then when a person cannot control his emotions,
right,
he can do these things, tearing certificates and all that. But that is not the solution to the problem.
Right.
You have to think logically and act rationally. Happens with most of us. I know those people who wear their heart on their sleeves.
Right.
They pay very heavy price sometimes. Happens.
But thank God he
justified himself as a yoga teacher.
Yes.
Wonderful. Now I'm glad he's successful.
He is one of the best 5
leading yoga experts.
Best 5 yoga experts.
We are very justifiably proud of him. He's indeed doing very well.
Okay, sir. We'll come after 2 batches.
Okay.
But in first batch, do you remember any player who could not do well in cricket, but he achieved lot in different field?
Vinay Gill.
Okay.
He became a PCS officer. He's NAS qualified coach also.
Okay.
And he's one guy who wears many hats. He justified himself, and he's a very honest and upright officer.
Okay.
And he recently retired from UP government service. He's done very well. Okay. I'm proud of him.
Okay.
Yeah, we are still in touch with each other.
Pushpinder is also from that batch?
Pushpinder also, he was in the parliament.
Deputy director.
DSP, I think. In
this security. And
yeah.
It's
he did very well.
Responsible job. Very responsible job. Yes.
He did very well.
Yes. Any other player you remember in that first batch?
Mukesh Pandey, I've already mentioned.
He in touch?
He is in touch. Yeah.
Okay.
He's in touch. Most of the cricketers are in touch with me.
Okay.
There's an emotional bonding. We are in touch with each other.
Chandrakant
Pandit, C.K. Mishra.
He was also the first batch, na?
C.K. is also from the first batch. He has done very well for himself. He is working for a UNO company. He's done very well for himself.
Right.
Another very successful boy.
Right.
He was good in education. He graduated, did his post-graduation from Jawaharlal Nehru University. And he has done very well for himself.
Right.
We are all proud of him.
Right. And if I remember one Ganesh Pathak, I think. The small guy
Atul Pathak, he was an advocate. Unfortunately, he died young.
Yes.
He was also, from a good educational background.
Yes.
And he justified himself there. Yeah.
Okay. Now we shift to second batch. You remember anyone apart from cricket who achieved?
Ramprakash Singh?
Ramprakash in my batch.
Okay.
Third batch.
Yeah.
Lovelace
played
cricket, but
he played cricket, but
sports,
he joined PNT department and retired from that department.
Right.
Yeah.
Who else in that? Sunil Singh and Lovelace, I remember, but who else are there? Rajpal was there. Any?
Memory has become a little foggy now. Telling you frankly.
Because from the 77 batch, of course, the other players also were there, and we both not remember the names. But now come to our batch, 78. So I know because Rajdeepak Bhardwaj is very talented cricketer, hardworking.
Unfortunately, he too died in a road accident.
Yes.
He went on to play for the country.
Yes.
He went to West Indies.
Yes.
With the India under-19 team.
Chetan Sharma was the
team.
After that, he was selected in the
young rookie fast bowler. I remember that vividly.
Right.
Even Siva Ramakrishnan and Mohinder Singh had also come here for the trials.
Okay.
I remember that. Yeah.
So Rajdeepak was a natural player, or he was a hardworking?
Well, he was a combination of two.
Okay.
I won't say that it was only hard work. He was pretty reasonably talented. Had he not been talented, he would not have been picked for the sports college. So talent he had, but he worked very hard. He was a very hard-working and determined cricketer.
Right.
And I think hard work alone is not enough.
Right.
The important thing, because talent is God-given. The important thing is what you do with it.
Okay.
So it is the hard work that you put in which helps you become a big player.
Okay. So I remember one name of that group, which I forget. In Lovelace and Sunil Singh, that batch. A boy from Bareilly, Abhay Singh.
Abhay Singh was also talented boy.
He was natural talent, I think.
He had. But the family circumstances maybe prevented him from achieving his coveted aim.
Right. Yeah. And he died in very young age. From my batch, sir, apart from cricket, Rajdeepak achieved a lot good India played. And फिर Ram Prakash Singh, he PCS and PCS
he's doing well for himself.
And Pradeep Ojha.
Pradeep Ojha was a reserve wicket keeper for the India team.
Right.
Another very hard-working boy. Successful wicket keeper, batsman. And Tejwani. Tejwani is right-arm off-spinner. Yes. He also went on to play for UP Ranji Trophy team.
That time only for a very limited period, this scheme was there to join 11th class.
In 11th. He came in 11th.
Yadav or this thing, Tejwani. Some more players selected for the 11th class. So, sir, can you tell me something about Hirwani? Because I feel bad that he never mentioned the sports college name.
See, it's all up to him. Some people have, you see, it's like this. You do this, sometimes you do this much for somebody and he has a sense of gratitude.
Right.
And some people you do this much for them, little bit, and they remember that, they have a sense of gratitude. I don't want to say anything. It's all up to an individual. But as far as our role is concerned, we try to do our best for him. Unfortunately, he was poor in studies. So we used to conduct evaluation tests, of regarding their progress in studies. He was not up to the mark, so he had to leave the college. But fortunately, he went to Indore. He went under the care of Sanjay Jagdale, and he groomed him because and he played Ranji Trophy for MP and then went on to play for the country. He did well. He did well for himself, and we are reasonably proud of him for what he did.
I was told that during that time MP team don't have the leg spinner, and Mr. Jagdale feel that this young boy
the talent he had. I remember I picked him up in Gorakhpur. He had the ability to put lots of revolution on the ball. He could make the ball, buzz through the air.
Right.
He had so much he used to put enormous spin on the ball. But his action needed to be sorted out, And later on, he improved his action also, accuracy also. And that was the reason why he played at the highest level. Very talented boy. Could have prolonged his career a little more. But we did our part as best as we could.
सर, आपके समय में जब आप कोच थे तो स्वाभाविक सी बात है कि जब सिलेक्शन होता होगा तो आप जाते होंगे, पुश करते होंगे प्लेयर्स को, और यूपी इतना बड़ा है कि और इतने टैलेंटेड प्लेयर हमेशा से रहे हैं यहाँ पर. आई एम आस्किंग कि एज ए कोच, एज ए मेंटोर, जब सिलेक्शन होता तो प्लेयर्स के लिए पुश करने के लिए आप उस समय जाते होंगे, और समटाइम्स grouping, partiality, liking, not disliking. So how hard that time?
You see, I believe, there are two things, controllable factors, uncontrollable factors. Now, what selectors like, what they don't like, is something beyond your control.
Right.
Your job as a player is to
perform.
Yeah. you know,
Yeah.
because that's how you get yourself selected.
Right.
And that is the best evidence of your ability you can give. So, and I don't believe in, recommending.
Okay.
I believe if a batsman is good, he should let the bat do the talking.
Right.
And if a bowler is good, his performance should speak.
Right.
As simple as that.
Okay. तो आप स्पोर्ट्स कॉलेज में थे 88
Till 88.
till 88.
Till 88.
Okay.
12 years I served.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I pass out 80, so I have no idea after that.
Okay.
Do you remember your 8 years?
Oh
next
yes,
years?
I remember each one of them, and
Ashish Vincent Zedi, I
many
think.
boys. Ashish Vincent Zedi. Unfortunate not to play for the country. One of the best fast bowlers this country has produced. I have not seen a fast bowler bowling for 22 years at first class level. I have not seen anybody.
He played Ranji, no?
He played Ranji Trophy with distinction. Ranji Trophy, Dilip Trophy for both teams. He has, except Test cricket, he has played all levels of
And
cricket.
continuous Ranji Trophy.
And performed consistently for 22 years. He has about 368 wickets in first class cricket, which is quite a record. I feel sorry for him that he could not play for the country.
Any particular reason?
Maybe some of the selectors from Central Zone did not back him up. Did not get the backing.
Or there is no place in team that time?
No, the Central Zone selectors didn't back him up. Otherwise, he would have easily played for the country. He was a very talented boy.
Okay. So he was during that Srinath or Venkatesh Prasad? Or,
Yes.
So I think this.
I know the competition is always there at the top,
Right.
But still, I think he was good enough to get a look in the Indian team.
Okay.
He was really talented.
Okay.
And it was the loss of Indian cricket, not Zadi's loss. No.
So he's also in touch with you?
Of course, on daily basis.
Okay.
We exchange.
So where is he and what?
He's in Allahabad.
Okay.
And now he's become a mentor or a coach to UP cricket team and Uttarakhand cricket team. He's a wonderful human being. Apart from cricket, he's a wonderful human being.
Any other player in that 8 years after me?
Oh, Salim Ahmed, he played for India.
Acha.
Salim Ahmed. So Hasbeen Ahmed, Salim Ahmed was another one.
Acha.
Left arm spinner.
Okay.
And batsman.
Okay.
Very talented. He went on to play for India team.
Okay. Any other player apart from cricket who?
You see, Rakesh from Kanpur.
Okay.
He went on to play for services as a fast bowler. Rakesh.
Okay.
And then Sharma's Bakhtiar played for UP as a fast bowler.
Yes.
Then Zadi I've already taken. Mukesh Pandey played Ranji Trophy.
Yeah.
So there were about I think 15-20 cricketers who played Ranji Trophy.
Okay.
All sports college students.
During talking, I remember one name, Arun Bhardwa.
Pankaj Agarwal played for UP. Pankaj Agarwal.
Acha, Pankaj Agarwal from
He was
Agra.
from Gorakhpur. He was from Gorakhpur. He went on to play Ranji Trophy.
One more player from Agra, pace bowler.
What's his name?
Pankaj
Chaturvedi used to be
Chaturvedi,
there. But he did not play at the highest level.
Okay.
He did not even get to play for the UP state team.
Acha, okay.
But he was good.
He was hardworking.
He was.
Okay. Arun Bhardwa from Kanpur, you remember?
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember very much. Yeah.
I think he played for university or something.
Yeah, must have played for university team. Yeah.
And you in earlier first batch that Sanjay Malhotra also.
Sanjay Malhotra was a good player. He got a job in railways. Yeah, he was the opening batsman.
Right. He physically has some problem now.
Yeah, now he's got a problem. He's diabetic now.
Diabetic. Yeah.
His eyesight,
serious diabetic.
His eyesight is troubling him, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Happens.
Okay. So, sir, it's very tough to leave the job after so many years in one place. So how you
Well,
decide?
the reason why I left Sports College Lucknow, there were no promotional avenues
Okay.
in Sports College job, you know.
Okay.
And having done my job for 12 years, I felt that I needed to advance my future prospects. And fortunately, I got a job from Sports Authority of India. And then I shifted to Delhi.
How you get these opportunities? Any particular?
You see, Mr. Arun Pandya became the Director General of Sports Authority of India.
Okay.
And he is a former Hindu college cricketer. I went and met him.
Okay.
And I presented my credentials to him. He was so impressed. He said, Arun, don't worry. I'll put up your case in the governing body meeting
Okay.
and get it approved.
Okay.
And I got the job
Okay.
on merit.
So, Sai first job in Delhi.
I was posted in Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium
Yeah.
when I started there in 1988.
So, sir, what is the difference from a sports college and JNU?
Jawaharlal Nehru
Nehru
Stadium.
Stadium.
You see, there in Delhi, the boys come only in the evening for one session.
Right.
And I was used to, training them morning, evening. So the kind of job satisfaction which I had in Delhi in Sports College Lucknow, that job satisfaction I did not get there.
Okay.
But still, within my limitations, because I had those guys who came regularly to me, even in Delhi.
Right.
Quite a few of them went on to play Ranji Trophy for Delhi.
Acha, like?
Ashish Malhotra,
Acha.
Harinder Chaudhary
Okay.
played for Delhi Ranji Trophy team.
Okay.
Pitambar Dutt went on to play for this Bengal
Okay.
Ranji team.
Okay.
So those who were Vijay Daya went on to play for India.
Acha, Vijay Dahiya is also.
Vijay Daya.
Okay.
Vikram Solanki played for England. He used to come to take training from me at National Stadium.
Vijay Dahiya played India also.
He played for India.
Yeah.
And Vikram Solanki went on to play for England.
Yes.
So all those guys who came to me regularly, they have represented at the highest level. And then I got in touch with Bhasin Singh Bedi. Bhasin became a very good friend of mine.
Right.
And then these young cricketers like Yuvraj and all that, they used to come, Rahul Sangvi. I played my role in training them. Whenever they used to come to us for training, I used to help them out.
So how many years in Jawaharlal Nehru?
Oh, well, about, total time that I spent with Sai was about 22 years.
Okay.
Out of which 10 years in Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, 10 years in National Stadium and 2 years in IG Stadium, Indira Gandhi Stadium.
Acha.
So
Okay.
total tenure 22 years in Sports Authority of India.
Okay.
But very satisfying. I even in my last year before retirement from Sai, I even conducted a refresher course for the coaches in National Institute of Sports Patiala.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With your both the jobs, what the responsibility, you are satisfied?
I believe in hard work and honesty, And another, opportunity came my way when I went to Delhi. Because I used to do umpiring also.
Right.
And when I went to Delhi, the examination for the Ranji Trophy panel exam, umpires came up. So I cleared that exam.
Right.
So 91 I joined Ranji Trophy panel. And I was BCCI's umpire for 15 years.
Okay.
And ended up as the All India panel umpire of BCCI.
Okay.
So that was another satisfaction. Because there are very few coaches who are qualified umpires too.
तो सर उस समय रणजी ट्रॉफी जो पैनल के जो एम्पायर्स होते थे उनको आज जैसा पैसा मिलता था उस समय?
See, we did that job for the love of it, And money was a byproduct,
Okay.
But according to those times, we got reasonably well paid. According to those times, we got reasonably well paid.
Okay.
So I would say we were reasonably motivated.
अभी क्रिकेट की हम आपकी कोचिंग वाले उससे निकलते हैं, अभी हम क्रिकेट के आगे की बात करते हैं. अभी जो सिनेरियो है इंडियन टीम का, डू यू थिंक दैट टेस्ट क्रिकेट सर्वाइव?
Test cricket should survive, but it all depends, the ICC, they should keep a they should keep a balance between Test cricket and T20 and one-day cricket.
Right.
Because otherwise, now recently in Melbourne they have the Test cricket has attracted the highest number of spectators.
Yes, yes.
So this goes on to show that Test cricket is still very much alive and kicking, and they are all attracting good crowds. Because Test cricket is the foundation of cricket. This is the examination of cricket.
Cricket, yes.
It's not only an examination of your technique; it's an examination of your temperament.
Right.
Isn't it?
Right.
If you ask me what is real cricket, I would say Test cricket is the real cricket.
Okay. When I see Kohli getting out continuously in slip, if you believe me, I remember you. Because the basic knowledge of cricket, how to avoid offside ball. So it's very fundamental, you give us the coaching like that. If still we take the bat and play in the net or match, we'll go out of offside ball with this shoulder down, and so why not in that standard Kohli is not able to do it?
See, what happens is Kohli is a great player.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that.
Yes.
But even the great players go through lean patches.
Okay.
And some mistakes sometimes creep in your game.
Okay.
Now it is the coach's job, the coaches of the Indian team,
batting coach,
they should have found out the chink in his armor and advised him accordingly. Maybe they were not able to spot the fault and rectify the error.
Okay.
But this also goes to show one thing, that nobody is bigger than the game of cricket. Because cricket is a great leveler. Okay? You cannot sit on your past laurels and stop learning. You are always evolving, changing. And great cricketers are those who know how to adopt, learn from the mistakes and don't repeat those mistakes. Whether Kohli or Rohit Sharma,
yes,
I would say they have to keep on working on their game. If they have some chinks, they have to go on the drawing board and work on their game and come back into form.
So, as a experienced coach, cricketer, do you think that they have still Test cricket left in both?
I think the cricketer himself should know. The cricketer himself, this is one answer which the cricketer, because they have played at the highest level,
Right.
they know what is the right time to retire.
Okay.
Nobody knows it better than them. Okay? Because I remember the famous saying of Vijay Merchant, who said, you should retire when people ask you why, and not when they ask you why not. That is the important thing.
Right. Sir, I remember one player from the Australian team, debut match player, Webster.
Okay.
He played last. And he played completely with technique, with Test technique, which you taught us. Every shot, every defense, every...
See, basic technique is the same all over the world. The batting technique or bowling technique, basics are same all over the world.
Yes.
The approach of a particular player may vary. Okay?
Right.
Temperament varies, but basic technique remains the same.
Right.
Okay? So, straight bat is a straight bat. Okay? So, and we all teach, when we teach a youngster, the correct fundamentals of the game, the grip, stance and the back lift. Then follows, the back foot defense and the forward defense, and then the front foot drives and the back foot drive and all that,
Right.
They are same all over the world. Teaching methodology is the same. Now, it all depends on how much experience you have of playing on different wickets, different match situations, circumstances, and cricket is also a mental game. You have to learn the art of concentration. You have to develop your mental toughness to succeed at the highest level. You have to know how to manage the stress, because when you're playing at the highest level, there's enormous stress. As a cricketer, you got to know how to get into the IPS. IPS means ideal performance rate. What is your ideal performance rate? You got to get into that to be able to get your best performance out of yourself. So there are many factors. I think mental skills are enormously important for the development of young cricketers.
Okay.
Mental skills, which means self-confidence, concentration, stress management, motivation, goal setting, etc., etc.
Do you think that in our days, or the sports college 80s, 85, for the players opportunities are less, but now they have lot of opportunities, IPL, other competitive games.
Absolutely, absolutely. The present day cricketers are very fortunate. They're getting lots of money and they can make a separate career out of it.
Yes.
There is no reason why they should not be highly motivated. But as you got to prove yourself. Only the brave deserve the fair.
Yes, yes.
You have to deliver. First, spend preparing yourself, and then if you're prepared thoroughly, your confidence will be there. And then ultimately, survival of the fittest in any walk of life.
Sir, I am sure you also heard that other sports blame cricket, that because of cricket, our development is not up to the mark, and because cricket had lot of money and everything. So, and do you think that is how much their blame is?
I think instead of blaming cricket, they should take a leaf out of the book of cricket and follow suit, try to promote their game the way cricket boards have done, and then improve the image of the game. They should be able to sell their own game instead of trying to put down cricket or pull down cricket. No, you have to learn a lesson from cricket boards, how they promoted the game of cricket. Other games can also thrive the same way. There's no doubt in my mind.
Okay, sir. आपने यूपी में बहुत टाइम निकाला है, पे बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स दिए हैं. क्या वजह है कि यूपी की जो क्रिकेट टीम्स हैं वो बहुत अच्छा नहीं कर रही हैं? इवन रणजी ट्रॉफी आल्सो, रणजी टीम, मतलब इतनी बुरी स्थिति तो कभी भी नहीं हुई. तो क्या वजह मानते हैं आप?
आई थिंक द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज टू बी ऑनेस्ट विद योरसेल्फ. द एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर्स ऑफ द गेम are answerable to this. If the team is not performing, either the players are not being trained properly, or the coaches are not doing their job adequately, or the selectors are not ensuring that the selection is fair. Fair selection is very, very important, because when good players don't get opportunity to display their talent, they become disheartened. So it's a very sensitive job. Everybody has to play a very positive role with utmost honesty. Wherever there is honesty, I'm sure good results can be attained. Nobody can stop you. But what is required is integrity and honesty. These two things are essential for getting the best results in UP.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, one more thing, as 50 years of sports college completed in this year.
Yeah.
And lots of players produced by sports college in different games, in cricket also. So you want to say something about to praise the sports college, coaches, teachers, principal? You want to say something for the?
You see, I'm proud of this
institute.
This institute, because whatever I am today, I made my beginning here. I wouldn't have been the coach I am today, but for the right start which I got here. That gave me the self-belief and the confidence.
Right.
So I owe my success to this institution, and in many other games, like hockey, MP Singh, Jagbir Singh, Many top-class sportsmen, athletics. Our boys have done extremely well.
Right.
We are very proud of them. But this college needs to be run on the proper lines so that it continues to give good results, not only for UP, but for the country. So I have a sense of gratitude towards sports college.
So do you think that achievement journey will continue for next generation?
Should. I think where there is will, there is a way. You got to keep the staff of the sports college in a highly motivated state, give them permanent job, and keep them in a highly motivated state so that they keep on working hard. That is the only way to keep on getting the best results.
Okay.
There is no other way. There is no other way.
If you get the opportunity to mentor or, with the experience, UP government or Indian government give you the responsibility.
If UP government approaches me, I'm prepared to play the role of a mentor to the present day coaches.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Why not? Why not?
Okay, sir. We are into last leg of our interview.
Yeah.
And I want, because I'm talking about great spinner Bhasin Singh Bedi Sahab, and he is no more. I hope, respect, he's in right place. And you have very cordial relation, friendship.
He was like a brother to me.
And I think he's as a cricketer, he is very serious cricketer. He was, the height which he reached in that era when the facilities are very not less is no facilities for the in test team also, and that achievement he got. So it's a wonderful thing. But your friend, when he take I think retirement, and so you have a lot of story you share with us, but I want that few stories of that great man with our audience.
See, Bhasin Singh Bedi was not only a great cricketer, he was a good human being also. I've done coaching with him for about 12 years.
Okay.
And I have some very fond memories of that. And he was very upright and honest, a very big disciplinarian, a role model. And working with him was always a pleasure because he gave me a lot of respect as a coach. And in fact, he paid me the compliment of being his coach, because there were many things in cricket coaching which I used to tell him.
Right.
And he was very positive about it. And he took most of the ideas I put forward on board.
Okay.
And it was a joint effort. And even when he became the manager of the Indian team, he gave me an opportunity to give fielding practice to the Indian team.
Okay.
And he used to take me along wherever he went, And we had very good understanding.
Okay.
And mutual respect for each other's ability. Me as a coach and he as a player.
Okay.
So it was a good combination. I will forever miss him. He was a very dear friend.
Any incident, any light incident or something like that our audience will know the character of Bhasin Singh Bedi?
Well, he was a very inspiring figure, and people used to look up to him.
Right.
And he was very forthright.
He was funny also, I think.
He was very funny. He has tremendous sense of humor. There was never a dull moment when he was around.
Right.
So that was the best part of it, We used to enjoy our evenings together, and he used to tell me a lot of stories about Indian cricketers and his exploits on the cricket field.
Okay.
He was very fond of Gary Sobers.
Acha.
Very fond of, admired him. Admired him. And there are many stories,
Yeah.
But tremendous human being. He has left some very fond memories.
He talk about his son Angad.
His son Angad, now he's an actor.
Yeah, he's doing good. Yes.
He's married to Neha Dhupia now. Yeah. I met them recently when he passed away. His son had celebrated his birthday posthumously, and I was invited to the party. Kapil Dev, Madan Lal, many cricketers.
Yes.
Ajay Jadeja, so many cricketers had come there. Even Yuvraj was there. Virendra Sehwag was there. So we had a jolly good time in his memory. And one cricketer funnily said, you must have drinks today, otherwise Bhasin will feel annoyed sitting up there.
He loved drinks?
He used to. He used to, of course. He used to. Bhasin used to enjoy all the good things of life. No doubt about that. No doubt about that.
Any other cricketer with whom you inspired? International or national?
Well, I think the fellow I admired most was my guru, E.B. Abara. He used to give me a lot of confidence. I was like his son. I invited him to conduct 2 coaching camps in Sports College, Lucknow. A wonderful human being, a very refined coach. And once I met ML Jaisima in Goa, I asked him, I said, Jai Saab, there's a common thread running between 2 of us. He said, what's that? I said, you were coached by E.B. Abara to become a player, and I was coached by him to become a cricket coach. So that is the common thread running between 2 of us. Tell me, how good was he when you saw him play? He said, well, he was so good, he could hit a bowler of the caliber of Ghulam Ahmed, because Ghulam Ahmed was India off-spinner. He said he could hit Ghulam Ahmed out of the park at will. His footwork was that good. So, Aman, imagine a cricketer of Jaisima's caliber praising him to the skies. I felt very pleased. I felt very pleased.
Any lefty who inspired you too much of international level or Indian?
Gary Sogus.
Oh,
I used to admire him. Wonderful. And amongst the Indian cricketers, Sunny Gavaskar. His technique was impeccable. He is a role model for batsmanship. Role model. I used to admire him. Wonderful batsman.
You want to say something about Sachin Tendulkar?
Sachin Tendulkar, legend. Aman, no comparison. He was a gifted player, and he came. My friend Ramakant Achrekar was a very dear friend of mine. Whenever I would go to Bombay, Achrekar would come to my hotel, pick up my luggage, and take me to his house. He said, you can't stay in a hotel, you are insulting me. You come and stay with me. I used to stay with him in his house, and we would only discuss cricket coaching only. He was a good man, very good human being. And he used to tell me about, how he used to make Sachin play 2-3 matches in a day.
Sir,
when he got Dronacharya award, he came to my house in Delhi. I hosted a lunch for him. I said, Achrekar Saab, come to my house. We'll have lunch together. Because whenever he used to go to Bombay, he used to offer me beer in the evening. So that was my time of offering the beer to him.
Sir, nowadays, Sachin is retired. And his contemporary friend, player, now in the news, but different way. Vinod Kambli.
I know.
One coach, 2 players, they started their career very well, achieved very well in the starting, in the beginning. One get the height and called Sachin Tendulkar. And this Vinod Kambli also started very well, and I think he made double century in the starting, if I remember right. So why faith, why destiny do this?
It's not only destiny, Vinod Kambli, he was very talented, but talent alone is not enough. You need to be dedicated, you need to be disciplined, You need to be, you need to know, what to do, what not to do. You've got to look after your health also.
Right.
So talent alone is not enough. I remember one thing, somebody asked Gary Sobers, Gary, are you proud of the talent that you have? He said, no, I'm not proud of the talent that I have. That is maybe because of my parents. Okay? But I'm proud of this 4-letter word called W-O-R-K, work. Work is more important.
Okay.
So, work ethics of Sachin Tendulkar and work ethics of Kamli must be very, very different. Otherwise, Kamli could have also achieved dizzy heights.
Right.
But I think he did not conduct himself the way he should have as a sportsman. And that's why he paid the price.
When situation like that, there is any role of the coach?
You see, coach can only guide you. Coach can only guide you. He doesn't know. Once you go home, he's not going with you. You have to listen to his advice,
Right.
And if you follow his advice, only then you will benefit. Isn't it?
Right.
We give the same advice to 10 people. Not all will follow the advice in the letter and spirit. That is what is important.
You said that Test cricket can survive, and we have to do more experiment with the cricket, and IPL one of them. So any idea, any thought you have that after 2020 what is there?
See, 2020 is it. Telling very frankly, I'm not very fond of T20 cricket, because they are stretching the grammar of batsmanship to an extent till it breaks.
Right.
Innovation is okay, but I'm not a big fan of T20. Telling very frankly.
But
it has come to stay. It's good for entertainment, Good entertainment. Good entertainment.
Money,
everything.
Players.
Glamour is there, everything is there.
Yeah.
So it's okay for earning money from the game.
Yeah.
But you invest that money for the grooming of the cricketers. Because you see, the reason why I coach, it's not only because I want to make them top class cricketers.
Right.
Through cricket, you can teach them many other virtues. Discipline, hard work, punctuality, good health, team spirit. Cricket inculcates so many virtues. That is the reason why coaches should promote cricket in a big way. Through cricket, we can make good human beings. That should be the purpose of playing cricket, teaching cricket.
Okay. Sir, I hope that you still have that fire to coach talented players, or anybody who want to come to you and want to learn, want to get your advice to become a good cricketer or good. So I hope you are available for them.
I do. Many Ranji Trophy players come to me and they take my help for improving their technique. But now my passion is to coach the coaches. I'm training the coaches. I conduct my workshops and help groom young coaches, teach them the basic fundamentals as well as the advanced skills, depending on what level of workshop I'm doing. So I'm trying to contribute in my own humble way by coaching the coaches.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.